Hey, it's up. It's me again with more of my life and things that happened last week and things that happened today and things that happened the week before and lots of things. Not that much, but if you want here again, if you want to hear the express, you can point here. Also, if you cannot see this, you have to press. I think it's here. No, here. Yeah, here. It's the annotations mark. If you have turned it off, you won't be able to see the buttons. So there will be the express version of this, but I think I can take my time with it to catch up with most of the stuff. One thing I want to return to another subject talk that I talked about the last time. It was the Russian Community Center. They were pretty polite with me and very nice. There was two people, two persons, or whatever. Uh, there was one. They were both nice. There was this really big guy with a thick Russian accent. It was, as I said, he was like a fridge. He was big guy, but very polite. And I thought, like, if this guy smacked me in the head, he will rip it off. And the other one was a nice girl, dark hair, and was kind of short, like 1 feet mm, shorter than me, 30 centimeters. Um, Around that, but they were really nice, and he was like, "Oh, I can tell you a really good book to learn Russian. You can go to British Columbia University." And she told me, like, if you only need to polish your Russian, you better go to Russia, spend there a summer. And he said, I cannot go to Russia. He could never go to Russia. He couldn't go to Russia because he doesn't have the money or something like that. But they were really nice, and they give me a free Russian newspaper from Vancouver. And well, that was the rest of the part. I mean, the guy was a really big guy, and she was like uh, a small girl. Not small, she looked like my age, but small in size. Also, then someday before, I think Friday, I helped Mike to move as a classmate, and I carry a bag, and that was it. And but then in the night, we were walking, and here in Vancouver, also in downtown, it's very common that you're walking and a homeless walks beside you and asks you for money, a spare change. And no matter how nice the people of Canada they are, they got certain limits. So most of the people just ignore the homeless that ask for money. But there was this guy walking and kind of look a little uh, not not very uh, grooming or whatever, uh, quite like a homeless. And he was walking, and the guys and I were walking to the other side. He started to walk with us and try to talk with my classmates, and they will just keep walking, and he started to talk with me. And I just hearing, I mean, he's not asking for money. What what can possibly go wrong, right? He's not like, "Oh man, I need this money for coffee or for something, I don't know, crystal meth and crack." Um, I have hungry. I'm hungry or anything. But this guy was like, "Oh man, and I'm a singer in a band, and I'm from Scotland, and I last week I lost all my front teeth of the upside, the one that, yeah. Uh, I lost all my teeth, and the guy was really cheerful, and I was hearing him and talking a little with him, and he was we just get to a corner, and he were like, "Okay, man, see you around. You're cool. You know how what it take. You got what it takes to survive." he was really happy, and this was when I was just my bike was just stolen. I saw the guy, and the guy was pretty a pretty cheerful person for someone has who has recently lost his teeth. So and it was nice to talk with him. I I like it. I like to talk with strangers. Uh, well, with the strangers who had something interesting to say. Like there was this homeless woman, uh, also really small size, and it was nice because he was talking with us, and uh, she was asking for money, and one of the guys give her some spare change, and she started to talk. And if you have a hangover, you should drink mm, medical prescribed marijuana, and everybody was what? That was weird. I mean, I don't have mm, any doubt that she smoked, but give that as an advice was okay. Keep it safe, man. But that was my encounters with people on the street. Some people ask for money. Some people ask you if you want to buy some. Yeah, that's downtown Vancouver. Really cheerful and colorful. Uh, then I think that night was when I eat some kind of Indian burrito. Uh, some from part of India. It's like burrito, actually, with some hot sauce, but not so hot. Like so, just spicy, little spicy. But it was a really good burrito. I don't remember well the name, but if I see it written on somewhere, I can say I want one of those. That was good. Also, today is the day I'm going to cut my fingernails. I don't know if you can saw, but they are quite large. I think it's been more than a month than it's they are been growing. Hear that? That were my nails, and I'm gonna cut it today. I was going to cut it yesterday, but yesterday I didn't do the video because I was falling asleep, man. I was falling asleep, literally. I was going to make the video and got too tired. And I said, "Oh, don't worry, I'll do it tomorrow." But yeah, if you want to watch me cut my fingernails, that's something I was thinking. You can click on here on my nail. It's the last time you will see it on a while. You can click here. Okay. I think nobody wants to see that, but there are a lot of weird people on the internet. I'm one of those. I don't want to see somebody clipping his fingernails, but maybe somebody wants. Another great idea for me was I thought that I use some special soap. It's not like medical prescripted, but it works good with my skin and with my lifestyle. It's the I'm going to say everything. It's from Procter and Gamble. It's the Safeguard soap, the white. And I look on their website, and they have this part like you put your uh, postal code. You put your postal code here, and we will tell you where is the nearest store where they sell this soap. And I was, oh great, this is my address. And they said to me, oh yeah, the nearest store is in Seattle. Yeah, the nearest store to my house is in another country. So I didn't bring my soap. So my soap is in another country. I need some sort of letter to go back to Canada, because if I go out, my student permit doesn't allow an re-entry. The visa does, but the permit doesn't. That's weird for me, but okay. I just have to go to the school, ask for a letter, then it said that the guy was just going to Seattle to buy some soap and come and getting back like 2 days later. Anywho, yeah, but yeah, my soap is in another country, and now I have to use. I'm using the Dove soap, but it's like I have to uh, wash it when I finish because I feel like slippery, like too much oil for me. Also, one day we were all together. I had my rain boots, the one with the turtle. I don't know if you remember. And those boots are quite narrow for for my feet. Yeah, my feet are really wide ones. So I thought like, okay, it's just day in school. I go, I will go. I will use the boots a couple hours. Get back to the house. No, that wasn't how it happened. I was with the boots all day long from morning till the night, and in the night I was just my feet were exploding. So I took off my boots. I sometimes I walk barefoot on the street. Yeah, some some of my classmates told me I think I'm from the Shire. I think I'm a goblin, a hobbit. But I'm I mean I walk barefoot all the time, everywhere, and I said like martial arts. You are always barefoot. So my feet did develop some sort of uh, heart and or a soul, and I uh, I was walking home barefoot. It was like, oh, cool. The sidewalk here is a little more rough than the sidewalk on home. That was one thing. But in one part of my trail, I was walking to a Chinese or something, and the guy and I the guy got some figurines, and I was watching the figurines, and they were some of Robocop and other stuff, and I was like, man, those are good things. And I hear some laughter from my right side where I going to keep my walking, and I decided to keep walking again, and everyone of the group put their eyes to the ground, and nobody tried to see me, and the girls go immediately to their purses and looking for something, maybe their pepper spray. This was weird. Um, yeah, that was fun. I mean, walking home barefoot. Remember the old days. But that I was going to talk about one more thing, but they are already like almost in the 15 minutes, and this next thing is a little more longer than the usual. So I will just keep it to the next time. So till the next time, I'll see you, and remember, uh, comment and rate, and if you want to see some things or some place, just put a comment and ask for it. You know, I can do it. So see ya, guys.